Hey everybody! Hello everybody! Hello everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Wow, what a day today. What a cabooshin at the end of the day. Wow, what a cabooshin. Unbelievable. 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 What a cabooshin. Unbelievable. Um, see here. Um, 30. Oh my god, this SpaceX got down to 195 today and just jumped 10. Unbelievable. How is everybody doing? Everybody's on the Wall Street. Let me put my glasses on. How are you, everybody? How's everybody? Okie dokie, Snokey. All right, let me just change this. Let me just change this here. NQ, here we go. Let's do it. All right. All right. Hope everybody had a great day here. Hope everybody had a great day. Corp trades. I had a good day today. Very nice. Thank you, Corzel. How are you, Barbie? Really great. I tell you, when the 30-minute time, let me just clean my glasses here if I can here. We're going to do the raffle tonight. I thought that was pretty good, though, I have to say. The Wolfman is in the house. Anybody new here tonight? Vanessa, how are you? G. Polta, Rick Francis, Linda NQ, Apple, what's going on? Tim the Chin, Wyatt, how are you? Haggy, G. Mendez, Debo, Alex Green. Whoa! There's a name from the past. Steven, how are you? Gameplay, Irakopolis. Jesus, hope I'm saying that right. Jesus. NQ Futures, OMHV. Hey, Morid from Italy, how are you? Lauren, what's going on? NJS 454. Sam Zinger, Corp Trades, Bear Trader in the house, Eagle Eyes. Oh, the big M. The estimated profits in the house here too. Leo, what's going on? Brings Papa Delt, Southern Aussie. What a day. What a day today. So I'm just going to show you something really quickly here. You can see today, right, when we started the morning, the new high. This guy jumped 30,975. And you can see, can you guys see my charts? Can you guys see my charts? Anybody? Anybody can see my charts? Can you see them? Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So if you look here, you can see the push up here into these MACDs negative here, right? And then it got absolutely kaboosh. And then once the 60-minute time frame reversed to sell, I knew that you're in a negative trend. And then once the 30-minute time frames reversed to sell on the QQQs here, you can see the QQQs reversed to sell right here on the 30-minute, and then correlating with the 15. Well, you know what? You got to look to short bounces, and here's the bounce on the 15, and then you got to take the shorts on the 5. Beautiful bear flag. Look at this beautiful bear flag here. How is everybody tonight? You can see the charts. They're up. Tony Gold, Bear Trader, what's up? How's everybody tonight? Gene Carlo, how are you? Gene Carlo. And they're off at Belmont. All right, let's see what the Nasdaq's going to do. 15s are getting oversold here. Let's see if we get one more. Looks like the Nasdaq and everything is still negative here on all three time frames, but the MACDs are positive. So just rallied here about 40, 50 points. Let's just see if these You can see these 15-minute time. You're in a negative trend here, but oversold into the positive MACD. Hey, Najee, how are you, Najee Cash? How are you? The Wolfman. Let's go, Wolfman. Jennifer's in the house. Schultze, what's going on? Brian, Brinks. Where's Ravlin been? Can somebody find Ravlin, please? Anybody know where Ravlin is? Anybody know where Ravlin is? All right. Hope everybody had a great day here. We did here. We had a really great day. And again, if anybody, Pierre, how are you, Pierre? I'm tired. I did a show this morning. I had to get up. I was up at 4:00 in the morning. I did the London session with a company called PFM. So, look at this NASDAQ. Jesus. Look at this freaking SpaceX. I thought, hey, Tommy, how are you? Koamea. All right. I think this NASDAQ's a short. If it gets above the 70 level, you could take a scalp short 74 to like 0414 on the NASDAQ. S&Ps. We won the war. Boom. We won the war. NASDAQ, S&Ps. You can look to go short on a scalp only. 97 and let's see, these 15s. It's gonna take 98 up to 04 on the S&Ps. Labaretto, how are you? Miss Trend, how are you? Brad Allen from Toronto. What's up, brother? 72. Let's see here. The gold swept my low. Gold was a good one down there. All right, let's see here. Whoop. NASDAQ 74 we were at here. Yusuf, how are you? Good evening. How's everybody? Mr. 20, Mr. 21, how are you? All right. Slightly green. What's going on? So when you see the oversold condition on the 15 into the positive MACD, the ADXs are off. You could have taken, this is before we got on, but they just rallied about 63 handles here, right? You can actually go like 75 up to 15 on the NASDAQ. So you like to go gold here. I would take a scalp short on the gold, 54 up to 61. Here we go. Boom. 78. Unbelievable. 07. 80. Look at this. 07. This was a great long down here. We're just looking to scalp. If you don't like scalp, then we'll wait here. We'll just wait patiently. Look to cover any shorts here between the 60 and 75 range. See if you get. Let's look at the 1 minute time frame. Oh, this 1 minute. I still think. Don't ask me, but you can see how. Here we go. Look at the 1 minute. Here, ba-boom. There you go. Kabooshed. Come on. S&Ps. S&Ps don't even move compared to the NASDAQ. Just got down to 71 here from the high of 82. Just looking to catch anywhere from. You're from Oakville. Hey, Albano. What's up, my brother? I literally could probably trade every tick on the S&P or NASDAQ if I had someone next to me all day long. My guys put orders in for me, and I'm trading all the big names: NVIDIA, Apple, SanDisk, Micron, you name it. All right, look at that SpaceX 205. My God. What's up, Profin? How are you? Day trader, what's going on? Please, Fran Coleone. Samuel, how are you? Adam, what's chicken trader? What's going on? Look at the NASDAQ drop. NASDAQ, S&Ps, let's look to cover between 90, 95 and 96 and a half on the S&Ps. Wow, look at the NASDAQ. Where's the bear? Look to cover this gold below 54. There you go. Look at that gold. Look at that NASDAQ. Got to do a double bear. A double bear, right? Unbelievable. There you go. Can you give me on what? NASDAQ, S&P, and gold? They all got the same pattern. This is a bear flag here. Okay, you pushed up here, 30,900 into a negative MACD, right? And they got kabooshed. That's it. I'm alone. Yep. Yep. Anybody from the great state of Florida? Anybody from the great state of Florida? And it's nice. I'd like to have people come here. I teach them. I make it fun, right? I make it fun. If anybody has any interest in that, or anybody would like to have a 5-day free trial, please text me your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. Brave Day, how are you doing? Spectre Trading, Riles is in the house from Texas. What's going on, everybody? I see him. There you go. David, how are you? Pipster. Troy, how are you? Thomas Sandu. Ricardo Gonzalez. Good evening, everybody. And this is the best prop firm, in my opinion. This is the best prop firm. My Funded Futures. The best. Ice Dog in the house. There you go. JK3, what's going on, brother? Paulie Moto, Planet Uranus. So many people here tonight. We got to get this. We should, Staten Island, I figured, one of the 5 boroughs. We got to get this stream to 1,000 to 1,500 people. I just don't get it. Okay, there's the link for tonight. So please sign up for the raffle. We're going to do the wheel. We're going to do the number calling again. There you go. We're going to do the number calling tonight. So NASDAQ, S&P is in gold. Gold just shot right up here. Gold's positive on both the 30 and the 60. 15. Oh, excuse me. And the 60. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I had to do a TV show for London. Thomas, you're from South Florida? I'm in Jupiter, Florida. What's up, day trader? I'm from Jupiter, Florida. Ricardo Gonzalez, nice to meet you. So again, I have a Discord every single day from 8:30 to 4. And if anybody would like a 5-day free trial, just Gervax, how are you? I do live trading there, and options, stocks, futures, commodity futures, ETFs, mostly stocks though. I get a lot of. Wow, this Microsoft. Wow. All right. So you got Micron up about 14 off the lows. Intel is up about $1.42 off the lows. AMD, Jesus, 4 off the lows. SanDisk is up 30 off the lows. This SanDisk is crazy. You want to trade SanDisk? You better have you know what? Zyzo Trades, how are you? Gervex, what's going on? Albano, how are you? Brad Allen, Come visit me, Brad Allen from Toronto. Get down here. Let's go. I live right by the beach. I love it when people are here. I'm kind of like, actually, I kind of, look, I have so many people that want to learn. And this kind of like was a week where some situations had to come up with family members and they had to get back some of the guys and stuff. So, but, and work related. So, but it's okay. I kind of feel just me and Henny here. Um, and I'm just kind of like, I need a couple of days to myself like this. It's nice. I'm trading live capital. You live in Siesta Keys, JT? Come on down, brother. Mr. Steven Adair. I know you. I was on at 5 a.m. You like that gold? You like that NASDAQ long off the 15? Najee? Najee, you just can't walk in on me, Najee. Hendricks will eat you. Okay? You just can't walk in. You got to text me. Okay? Siesta Key is beautiful, bro. Beautiful. I can't. Hey, listen, Simon Show. Listen. This game is not rigged. If there's one thing about me, I'm just picking numbers randomly. Okay. I just pick numbers randomly. What the hell Uh. Oh. Bodine, where have you been? Where have you been, Bodine? I love soccer. My daughter plays soccer. Nasdaq, I would at gold. I would look to short 59.5 on the 15 on a scalp short on the buy disconnect. 59.5 up to the 66.5 range. I love soccer. It's not about the raffles, guys. Papa Jimmy, get in there, right? It's about learning. LEARNING, or should we say learning? LER, like in California. I gotta tell you, I feel bad for that guy, man. That guy, Pratt. In my opinion, this woman who's deemed a socialist, come up with almost 4.5, 5 points to beat the poor guy? It's just unbelievable. They got to crack down on the elections there in California. It's like the Wild West, really. Chip, give me a call. 914-500-7484. I'll help you. You mean fill the gaps all the way down? Cherry writing. What gap, Phil? The gap from a couple of days ago when the 60-minute gap you're talking on the Qs? This one here? There's so many gaps I can't even tell you. What gap? This gap here? 722? Well, probably after you get a bounce. I'm looking for a bounce tomorrow into this negative MACD. So you're probably going to do something like this into the negative MACD and then get kabooshed. So, but the 60-minute time frame is going to go negative on the opening tomorrow. And it's going to go into a negative trend. You're short at 30. I don't know, day trader. I was calling shorts this morning at 7 o'clock on the. I said you had the non-confirmation right here, 30,000, whatever it was, 900 and 960 or something. Well, here was the 60-minute time frame. Look at this right here. You see the overbought condition into the negative MACD, overbought into the negative MACD on my oscillator. You had two negative divergences here. Okay. If you see here, you can see that the oscillator was overbought into the negative MACD, and then the price was making a new high into negative MACD. And look at this guy, 30,975.50. He jumped. Whoever bought that here, he jumped. Right, David. Good job. And then you got this big push down here. Now, So this morning, I was on TV at 5 o'clock with the 4:30, 5:37 with PFM. And I saw this beautiful bull flag. And when you got the oversold condition on the 15, you got oversold into this positive MACD. You touched right on the 10 bar. When this 15 reversed, you went into what's called a positive trend, right? I think I see big pullbacks coming. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's, anybody know where SpaceX is trading right now? Is it 208? My data stopped here at 8 o'clock. The Trading Cafe, Blakesky. I'm working on it. Thank you, 205. Thank you, Khalid. All right. Well, today was the first day. A lot of people were able to short the stock. We caught some really great shorts. And for the record, take a picture of this. Take a picture of what I am going to show you. This will be worth a lot of money one day. Okay? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to take a picture of something? Of course I remember you. Is everybody ready? Come in, Manila. Are you guys ready? What I'm going to show you? I need to see more than just two people. Okay? What I'm going to show you here now is the first time ever EVA. Okay? NASDAQ gets up to the 83, 85 to 15. I was shorted. Okay? Here it is. Boom. What is this right here is the first time ever, EVA, ever, that the MACD went negative on the 15-minute time frame on SpaceX. Take a picture, Bear Trader. Okay? This is the first time that the MACD, since the inception, this is right on the line. So basically, you have the opening, ding, ding, ding. The stock has been up, right? Okay, right. I'm sorry. This is the first time it crossed down from above, but from above the pivot, okay, from above the pivot. This is actually the first time. This is the second time right here from the height. This is the first time from the height. Okay, the MACD went negative here. This is the original first time it went negative. Sorry about that. Right here, right after the when it got down to the 57 handle. Okay, but this is the, if you look here on the 30-minute. Okay, this is it. This is what I want to show you here. So we got the first negative MACD on the 30 right here, and this is the second negative MACD on SpaceX. So this is really the key here, the first one, okay? But this one here has more meaning because of the distance. Really, this is a little like aberration, right? Because it was close to the pivot line, okay? But then here, because the MACD is negative from the distance, you can see the distance from the MACD to the moving average, and you can see the histogram, okay? You can see the histogram just going down, 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 negative, okay? All right? So that's that. So anyway, so really important to see how these MACDs, I think the 60-minute, you can see here, Well, anyway, if you look at the daily on this thing, it's parabolic, right? You don't even have a pivot line yet. Got to collect more data here. All right. NASDAQ just dropped about 10. S&Ps just dropped 2 here. MACD is the chart. MACD is the chart. Yeah, it was nice. Luna I thought was good, right? How you have to sign up for the raffle, plot thickens. How do you register for the raffle? Everybody welcome Jay Han. J-H, is that J-H Han? Thank you. Debo. Gold, again, if you're short there, let's look to cover below 58.5. Bye-bye NASDAQ. Bye-bye S&Ps. Okay? Again, you're in a negative trend. You can see here the NASDAQ got up to, where did it get up to? Oops, sorry. Here, let me just go back to the 5 here. 85. 85 to 25, 85 to 15. So if you're short the NASDAQ, it just dropped 20 here. All right, gold dropping. And if you look at SpaceX, right, look at the volume of this thing. If you look here on SpaceX, what a beautiful, you want to see a beautiful bull flag we called here? So we did get the short up here, above 23. It dropped here. I said look to buy anywhere between the 02.5 and the 06.5. And then next you know, it ricocheted right from the 0410, look at this thing, to 13, literally in a straight line. Okay? And then you can see here the overbought condition into the slightly negative MACD, made a lower high, and that was the end of it. Goodbye, nurse. That's it. What do you mean? Trade? Plot thickens? Iceman in the house. What's up, Iceman? Iceman, did you see this SpaceX last night? 2:30, and then D Hall said it was down 20 in a blink. I don't know if Nasdaq has to go there. You would like it to go there, Just Bob. Wow. How many shares did this SpaceX do today? Anybody? Let's guess. 550 million. Let's see. Up 322, 256, 500. So $1.5 billion shares in 2 days. Not bad. What SpaceX did here in 3 days, I did in 10 years. That's pretty crazy. Right. Wow. I traded almost nearly 2 billion shares. SpaceX did it in 3 days. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. NASDAQ just dropped 20. Gold going to 44.10. If it does, I want to be short. Flash Gordon, what's up? One trade T. Trader Romello Ricardo, what's up, brother? Cheesy Pepperoni, Mr. Mike, what's going on? Plot thickens. All right, John H. Hanwick, how are you, brother? And then you see these people this morning on this show, they're calling me bro. My head almost exploded. Hey, bots builder, right? I love trade. I love trading IPOs. Obviously, you can't short them. You got to pick your spots to go long, but you can get killed. Some of these IPOs just get slaughtered. What? I'm shorting gold. You better long gold. Why? Uh, I don't look at the stochastics the way you think I look at it. I look at it based upon my methodology. Okay. Hussam Land. So if anybody has any questions, you could just text me at 914-500. Just say hi, it's so and so. Leave your full name and email, and I'll always return a call. And if you have not yet, and then yes, SpaceX is part of Nasdaq. Yes, it's not. It hasn't been added to the indexes yet. Or that maybe it hasn't been. It's been announced, but I don't think it's fully done yet. Yeah, but one of the things that's important is to understand the methodology and understand the way to trade the market. And what I mean by that is, just want people to, yeah, absolutely. SpaceX is the best, bro. Forget it. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Thomas Davidson, UK, how are you? Izzy Lizzie. All right. Couple shorts here. Henny's exhausted. Trades by Neo. What's going on? I tell you, last night I picked out 10 numbers, and good Lord. Good Lord. Unbelievable. Up 4,000 on the day. Plot chicken, sorry. Wow. Congratulations. When anybody needs any help with anything, really, I give out my cell phone, but I want to be clear with one thing. Please follow me on social media at official Stephen Kalayjian on Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. But I want to be clear with something. I give out my personal phone number, and thank you, Thomas. If you want to text me on WhatsApp, let me know. And anybody would like a 5-day free trial, just let me know. I'll send it to you. Just text me your full name and email to my cell phone. And one of the things that really upsets me is that how many people have gotten scammed. I don't DM, I don't message you on Discord. I give out my cell phone number for a reason, and that reason is because I want you all to feel confident enough that if you have a question from someone with this August 1st will be 44 years. 44. Can you believe it? 44 years in the industry. Gold just got absolutely kabooshed just now. Gold just got kabooshed. But the one thing, yeah, right? First negative after reverse to sell, right? Let me look at the SpaceX here for a second. Is this the first time the 15 went negative? Yeah, yep, that's it. First one, first negative right here. So when the 15 reversed to sell here, this is why I was calling for longs, because the 15 was getting oversold, but this is what's called a buy disconnect. The 30 is still bullish, the 60 is still bullish. This is why I was cool. Look at this beautiful bull flag. Oh my God. Remember I called the long during the day, right? I said at the end of the day, look to buy anywhere between the 94, 90, 93, and 94 and a half to 97 and a half range and scale in, right? Unbelievable. I said you got this you're making new lows. MACDs are non-confirming. You're getting oversold into a positive MACD. Unbelievable. Big M, what's going on? Is this a different time zone from you? You've been short gold all day? I kind of tell you, Iceman, you took the words out of my mouth. I think this gold, this this pattern on the gold. Now remember when gold was 44.50, 40, maybe 4,600, I said gold was going to 4,100. The low was 40.48. Right? Is Nasdaq a long or no? No, I would not look to go long Nasdaq. 44 years. Thank you. Okay? And this is the pattern on gold. So you're going to have this gap here is going to get filled. Okay, the dailies are getting overbought, Iceman. Maybe one more push-up. Tomorrow we have the FOMC. Maybe one more push-up, and then I think it gets kabooshed. You're negative on the daily. You're negative on the weekly here, Iceman. Get in there. Look at this. Here's the gap here. Boom. And then you have the gap here on the monthly. Look. Now the monthly does have but you have good support here. I don't see gold breaking here though. If gold does get down to the 950 level, what is this one here? 991. Then the next one comes right here, 3750. All right, we'll see what happens. I thought that gold was going to get killed. And here's the thing, though, right? The ECB raised rates, Japan raised rates. Never happening, Melvin. Is gold a triple Lindy? Yes. No, gold is a double blue. So gold reverse to buy. You could actually take maybe a scalp long here on gold. 40, you can go like 49.5 to 55.5. NASDAQ S&P is pushing up to new highs. If this NASDAQ can get up to the 400 level, the 435, I would look to short it. They can't cut rates. That I agree. So gold is not a triple Lindy. A triple Lindy is a sell divergence in a negative trend or a sell disconnect. Gold right now is bullish on the 60, bullish on the 15. So that 5-minute time frame is called a double blue buy. Okay? We're not there yet. Plot thickens. Of course, he's friends with Papa Trump. He's not gonna. So I think what may happen, he's not gonna cut rates. Okay, not with the stock market where it is and inflation. The CPI is at 4%. But what he may do, I got to tell you, he may outsmart all of us. He may raise rates, not tomorrow, but sometime in the next 3 to 4 months, and then 2027 do 3 to 4 rate cuts. So hey, I'm strong. I'm sticking up. I'm my own guy. I'm gonna raise rates. I think it's a playbook. Market drops, fear of higher rates, and then another bull market starts up again. Right? That's what I think. Got to think like them, right? That's how I say. I agree, right? I think he acts tough to show the world he's independent of the person who picked him. Shows, I'm telling you, it's a script. I know how they think. 44 years in the game. You don't think I know how they think? Right? And then next thing you know, right? Then next thing you know, he comes around in the first quarter or late first quarter, early second quarter cuts, third quarter cuts, fourth quarter cuts, right? Boom, bink. Papa Trump's third term, 8,500 S&Ps, right? He may talk tomorrow a little hawkish. He may say that he wants to, he wants to undo the balance sheet. That what's her name, Janet, whatever her name with the white hair, bought trillions of dollars of assets under. Right, exactly. I remember somebody told me you have to have the Howard Hughes effect. When nobody wants them, buy them. When they all want them, sell them. Yeah, but you're right. There is an influence there. There is an influence there, though. All right, gold just ran 3 on the double blue. I don't think it got down to 55 and a half. Let me just see here. Where am I here? Let's see here. 56, no. And so let's just see here. Papa Trump. Papa Trump. Nasdaq's hitting 400 here. Touching it and touching it. UK has CPI. Yeah. I'm just hit 400 here. And then if it hit 400 here and dropped 12, I would have covered. Did the futures roll? I think they rolled on NQU26. Is that right? Yeah, they rolled already. We're on September. Hey, Bobby Trades. Well, I don't know about a Trump market. I think you got to say it's a bull market. I look to cover any shorts here on the Nasdaq between the 85 and 95 range. It just got down to 88 here. Here we go. S&Ps just dropped 2. This is a bull market. Wow, Sid, text me, Sid. Text me. Right? Rick Holloman and I think this Warsh will set things up both frustrate all those who said he was a puppet at the same for future moves. See, I agree. See, well, Ricky, we think the same, right? You got to think like that. All right. Boy, this is a really quiet night, especially after the taco meter 900% Trump divergence plays. No, he had to go back. He had a personal problem he had to take care of at his home. No, today sell off where? In crude? I think the market is just gonna start drifting lower. Angel, I kind of agree with you. I actually said that. If he leaves one day, obviously he will, at 82 years old, at 82 and a half or 83, the markets are not going to know what to do. They're not going to have the algorithms to take advantage of his wording that perfectly pushes them up, right? No, he wasn't listening to me. He's I tried, but he had no. In all honesty, the Nas gold here. If you long the gold, Look to scale out of any longs here between the 55.5, 56 up to 59, 60 range. Once will happen, you'll have less volatility, less tweets. Markets are not going to be, you know, markets are not going to hinder on waiting at the edge of the seat. I'm a Bronx guy. I was born in the Bronx. Bronx, the Bronx. I would love to run for president, but I don't have no political background. And who am I going to go up against? Rubio, a lifelong politician. I mean, I'll get on stage. I mean, I know my facts. I'll just have to brush up on certain things, certain policies, accords, this, that. Kelly, I got a vote. Kelly gave me a vote. I'll probably get a couple thousand votes. Me for president, Henny, my vice president. Henny, where's Daddy? He's sleeping. He's out. I wouldn't want true politicians, to be honest with you. I would take the average person here. I may make, well, Brad's from Canada. I can't get him. But Southern Aussie, he'd be my transportation secretary since he's a NASCAR, right? See how I remember? Okay. Kelly, I don't know you, but Secretary Interior. The Pelham Bay side, Frog's Neck. Epicus. I'm going to Thailand. I'm dying to go to Thailand. I just dread being on a plane for 24 hours. You never predicted that, Nick. Now stop cheating. I'll tell Ian. Okay. That's Mount Vernon? No, Bronx? I'm from the Bronx, Pelham Bay. Right? Mayflower Avenue, St. Teresa's Church. Right there. There goes the gold. Oh. Well, as you know, the person who was here, as you know, the person that was here last week, he was here, he came for 1 week, and Spectre Trading, east side of, I don't even know, Pelham Bay. Hey, Cruz, why? And I look at the gold go. I came from a neighborhood. You know that remember Son of Sam? Anybody remember Son of Sam? Remember Son of Sam? Congrats to the Knicks, yes. I'm not going to San Francisco. Does everybody remember Son of Sam? Well, when he murdered that couple, that literally was not even probably about an eighth of a mile from where I used to live. Remember that? He was with the talking dog, right? So I think it was Stacy Moskowitz and her boyfriend. If I remember that, that'd be amazing. But Berkowitz, right? Berk, Berkowitz, Berkowitz, and yep, 45 caliber, and that was literally right around the corner from where I used to live in Pelham Bay Park. No, not Pelham Bay Park. Pelham Bay Park was more by the Frog's Neck Bridge, but by my park in Pelham Bay. And that was in Pelham Bay Park. It was, look at the NASDAQ drop off the highs here. Remember that? Very sad. Oh yeah, the Boston Strangler. Oof, forget it. Nasdaq's down 20, S&P's down 4. They're getting kabooshed on the highs here. Bye bye. Yes, wait till these 15s roll. Look at this. Nasdaq down 24. All in panic. JKC, get in there. I don't know if those are the highs. Wow, boom, kaboot. Where's the bear? There you go. Get in there, Jennifer. Yeah, right when you go over the Whitestone Bridge, you got the Trump course right there, which was actually a garbage dump. They made it into I believe, into a golf course. All right, the raffle. I hope you guys signed up. Digicap, Bob Barker, Options Man. What's going on? Investors. Yes, sir. I can't believe tomorrow's Wednesday. And for those of you, I'll be streaming. For those of you on my Discord, I'll probably be streaming from 8:30 to either 10:30 or 12. What time's the CME close on Friday? Noon, right? Probably go right to noon. Oh. They changed what? Wow, good job, Rocky Mountain Trades. Great job, Rocky Mountain. Yeah, just gotta think about this here. So he just got down to 70, just dropped about what? 32. Solitario. Solitario, I've been trying to reach you. I think I only texted you about 5 times. I think if I remember correctly, I have it here somewhere. I know. Is your first name Justin? I've been texting you. You asked me for a 5-day free trial, but I don't give it to people until I speak to them, so they understand what it's about. It's okay. Just if you want it, let me know. I don't give it out. I have to explain certain things about the 5-day free trial. It's not like, see, I remember I have a photographic memory. So, Justin, if you really want it, you got to text me later, and you can start it on Monday. No problem, brother. All right. Ugh. All right. Let's see here. Both has a big gap below. I suspect will get filled tomorrow. I don't know about that gap. The one I'm talking about is the one by the bridge, either Throg's Neck or the Whitestone Bridge. It says Trump. All right. Gold should get one more push up here. All right. The 5-day free trial gives you access to my live stream every day from 8:30 to 4. Also, my member chat, and just gives you a familiar understanding of, what we do. Okay. No obligation. You can go in and out 100 times a day if you want. So if you want one, you could just text me on WhatsApp. You could just text it. Gold. I'd be selling this gold 54.90, 54 and a half up to 56 and a half, 7. The trader nest, what's going on? Thomas, so if you want one, just text me on WhatsApp. Give me your full name. There goes the gold. There goes the gold. Just rallied roughly about 5 on the gold. Wait till these 15-minute time frames start rolling over here. There goes gold. Wow, gold just ricocheted right back up. Sir. I stream from 8:30 to 4, the New York session. 8:30 to 4. What is NASDAQ going to do here? You're in a negative trend, 15, 30, and 60s. You had to short the bounces. 15s. Look at the gold. Anybody trading gold here? Paulo Olivieri? Yes, sir. I gotta go jump. All right, gold just rallied about 7 here. Very quiet here. All right, in 6 minutes, we got the I'm in shorts at the top scalp. Well, I think these 15s are going to roll over. I'm holding these shorts. NASDAQ coming down to 30,270. Full take profit. All right, 110 lower. Stretch, how are you? Again, if anybody new here would like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, please text me your full name and email and start on Monday. So I call the range here on the gold, right? 49.5 to 55.5, got down to 51.70 and then kaboomed up. So you have to learn how to scale in. Part of trading really is about learning, about learning how to scale in and out. Stretch, you understand? Usam, day trader, Paulo Olivieri, trading game, Johnny Dundee. Very important. Wow. Made 8,000 in London session last night. MK, Mike, is that Mike Trader? MKE Trader? Wow, great job. Great, great, great job. Ooh. Oh. I can't believe SanDisk. SNDK. What a crazy stock. Look at this. It got down to 1980. Closed at 1992. Up $26 already. This is such a bearish pattern. What a bear flag. I'd love to see SanDisk back down to the 1200 level. $1,300 Oof. Somebody said to me yesterday that SanDisk was one of the most overbought stocks that's ever reached that level. Opening print? I know opening print is. I never heard. Is there a different meaning? Well, Hussam, just text me. I'll help you out. 1 minute time frame up. If I traded a 1 minute time frame with my guys, they would resign. They would resign. Really, 1 minute. This is a 1 minute time frame on the NASDAQ. All right. I don't look at things like that, though. Now, remember, the NASDAQ and gold futures are negative, meaning negative, orange over blue, which is you're in a negative trend on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frame on the continuous contract. All right, 1 more hour to go, 60 minutes. All right, we're going to do the raffle at 9:50, so I hope everybody signed up. He's here. Denny's here. Okay. There's no. I think these 15-minute time frames are going to start rolling over here. 60s as well. Look at the 60s here. Forming a nice bear flag here on the NASDAQ. Getting overbought into, look at this negative MACD. 15 reverse to sell. Look at the yellow dots. Nowhere near looking like they're going to reverse to buy here. So, and it's formulating a really nice bear flag. Maybe get one more push up. Yeah, Denny only, how do you sign up, Ricardo? Tomorrow, you go to My Fund of Futures YouTube, and there's a link that's put out between roughly 8:30, 8:40 to 9 o'clock, to not like 8:50, something like that. Yep. Okay. Good job, Schultze. Good job. All right. And again, one of the things, again, when you're trading the markets during the U.S. session, you really need to look at the underlying ETFs here. Because the underlying ETFs really told it, look at this beautiful bear flag. Beautiful, beautiful bear flag again. Wow, gold's exploding. Mm, mm, mm. There goes the NASDAQ and S&Ps. I said you get one more push up. 72 to 92 on the NASDAQ. Oh my God. We won the war again. Fade the pop. You gotta fade the pop. You gotta fade the pop. I like to get to know you if I really can drift away. Well, there goes the NASDAQ. There goes the NASDAQ again. Gold, if this gold gets up to the 63 to 70 range, I look to scalp short it. NASDAQ 400 to 435. S&Ps even in the half. 06, 05. Just got kaboomed. Gold got all the volume. Is NASDAQ going up now? I mean, it's up 81. You got to short it based upon the conditions on the 15, 30, and 60. You can't let that get to you. I mean, trading bigger sizes. You got to be kidding me. That should have no effect. You know what's more stressful for me? Leaving this office and going out in the real world. You want to know the God's honest truth? All right. There goes the NASDAQ. Let's get another push. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, oh. There goes the gold. There goes the NASDAQ. Wow, look at this gold. See, that's some great long down there. Now, if you want to take the scalp short, look to cover the NASDAQ below 400, 90 to 400 if you're short. 435 could be. Oh, how I dream. Be like the river when you. You put Nasdaq 82. Good job, writing Livermore. Oh no, I just think these 30-minute time frames are going to caboose them. Or 41. Okay. Oh, brother. Oh, that's come Brazil 66. Gold should drop here a little bit. Gold should drop. All right. See if this gold can come down here. $11 above the 10 bar. Nasdaq. Nasdaq can drop a little bit below 400 here. Up 92. I can only imagine where Sandisk and Micron are. S&Ps. I think these 15s and 30s should get another push down. Yes, sir. Nasdaq again look to cover 90 to 400 range. Here we go. S&Ps anywhere between the 69, 68 and a half, 01 level. Gold's starting to drop. Of course they're going to drop. Yeah, but S&Ps are trading till 12. Oh, man. Let's see what they're going to do here. This NASDAQ up here. It's on the 1 minute time frame here. Anybody trade tick charts here? Boom. Boom. NASDAQ again. Look to cover between 90 and 400. Do the 10 tick chart. Go back to the 1 minute. All right. Gold rallied from the 50, was a 52.5, 51. See if they can get roll over here. $4,000 tick chart. Let's just see what's going to happen here. All right. Up 90. I got to tell you, I really got to say that I'm not really crazy. I'm on the 550 tick chart now, Rick Francis. Yeah, I think you could scale into shorts up here. I think that these 15s are extremely overbought here. The 30s, the 60s. The 60s got a nice bear flag setting up here. If you look at the NASDAQ here on the 60s here, going to get overbought to this negative MACD here. All right, this gold should start dropping. Look to cover this gold anywhere between 63.5 and 66.5 range, or 62 to 66.5. What does look to cover mean? Look to cover. So if you're short here, let's say you're short the NASDAQ here at 10, then I would say I look to cover NASDAQ below 05, or if it drops more, I would say look to cover NASDAQ below 400. Look to cover. If you're short, right? If you're short, right, and it drops, you want it to drop. If you're short and it goes against you, keeps going up, then you look to cover. It means you may want to, like, let's say your stop is, 40, 430, 435, 440. Then you say look to cover the short. Or if it's dropping, you'll hear me say NASDAQ's dropping, look to cover shorts below whatever. Okay, or lower your stop. I mean, the volatility during during the New York session could be pretty insane, right? Okay, close your short position, right? Exactly. Look at the Nasdaq drop. So now the Nasdaq and S&Ps are dropping. I say look to cover Nasdaq between 90 and 400, 390 and 400, right? Okay. And again, if anybody has any questions, look at the gold drop. S&P's dropping, Nasdaq dropping, the whole world's dropping. Okay. Okay. Whoa! There they go. Nasdaq just dropped 17. Gold just dropped. Gold just dropped about 4. Thank you, David. Cook pasta at 3 a.m. I love it. All right, NASDAQ just got kabooshed. Gold just dropped about 4.5, 5. If these 15-minute time frames can really start rolling over. Long day, I'll tell you that. I think it was more stressful trying to get on the stream than actual trading. All right, so it got down here to 88. I said look to cover 90 to 400. So from here to here, drop 22. Scott Cunningham, that's a great question. Every 10 to 12 points. Every 10 to 12 points. All right, this gold just dropped about 4. Here you go. Gold's dropping here. All right, gold's dropping in that range. Another bear flag here on the 1 minute. Look at the NASDAQ right back up. Right back up. What happened, Henny? Look at the gold drop. Woo! Look at that gold, Schultze. Damn. Look at that gold drop. Damn. That's a nice one on the gold. Whew. So quiet. So quiet here. NASDAQ down 20, up 20. $15 wide. That's a good one. Then you got to at least have 3 entries, though. So that means you got to do like 40.05 to 45.50 with a 65 stop, right? Should be fun tomorrow. The reserve chairman, first time speaking. Is it a press conference tomorrow? Probably going to be a press conference. This NASDAQ gets up to the 15.45 range. S&P's 03 to 09. Gold got absolutely kabooshed. 9 handles. Thank you. So there's a press conference. Hey, you okay? Henny. Okay. Daddy loves you. I love my boy. Me and Henny tonight going solo here. Kind of nice though, actually. No, it really is. I enjoy. Wow, look at this NASDAQ drop. Come on. Just got up to 12. Come on, man. Uh, mm. Apple, what do you mean on your way? Have a holly jolly Christmas. Here we go, 15. Come on. It's the best time of the year. Oh, Apple, really? You would come? Anybody here from the great state of Hey, Wild Deuces, where have you been? Anybody from the great state of Florida here? Love the state. I love the state. Oh, the mistletoe. All right, there goes the Nasdaq finally getting above the new highs on the Nasdaq. S&P's new highs. There you go. Look to cover in the Nasdaq below 14. Just scalp it. Anywhere from the 08 to 14. These 15s, and 30s and 60s are still getting overbought here. Gold got absolutely kabooshed. To try a stream, make a mill, one live stream, Steve. What? Squeeze and squeezy is all they're good for. You should try a stream, make a mill, one live stream. I made $1 million on one. Look at them drop. I made over $1 million on a trade before. Oh, actually, it was more than $1 million. I was long about 240, 280 million yens and dollars, pound dollar, euro dollar, dollar yen. So short the dollar actually, but and then Bernanke cut the discount rate at 4:40 in the morning. 4:40 in the morning. I think I made like 1.2, 1.3, maybe more. I don't remember. All I know is I had such a big position. Even if you have, can you imagine 250 million, 280 million standard lots on pound, euro, dollar yen, pound yen, euro yen, Aussie yen, New Zealand dollar yen. Are you crazy? No. A trade's a trade. I never did that again. 250, $280 million position. Phew, no. Those currencies, I'm sitting there ripping, my stomach's ripping at the seams. The swings are 50, 75,000 at a clip, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, forget it. And then Bernanke cut the discount rate. They went And I said, sell 20 million pound, sell 10 million euro, sell $20 million yen, sell 20 million pound yen. Just sell everything. Sell, 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 sell. And here I am. I'm just thinking in my head, trying to keep track. I'll tell you the biggest loss in a second. And then next thing I know, I said to Jeremy, I said, Jeremy, am I flat? Am I flat? He said, hold on, let me check. I go, am I flat? I'm screaming. And he says, no, we're short 150 million. I said, what? He says, you oversold stuff. He goes, but it's okay. Everything's crashing. I said, calmly, how many dollar yen am I short? 25 million. Buy 5 million. And buy 5 million in blocks. Mark, you go, how much pound am I short? 20 million. Buy 5 million pound. How many euro? 20 million. How many pound yen am I short? 15. How many New Zealand dollar yen? 20. Aussie yen. And I go calmly, just go buying back small as they were dropping. Oh, I think on that alone was another $150,000-$200,000 on that. So, hey Libby, welcome back, brother. Libby. Hi, oh Lee. Hi, Lee. I told Jeremy, I said, Jeremy, turn the machines off. Okay, I'm not coming back for a month. Oh no, for 3 days. Get in there and sell, sell, sell. Where's Wilson? Get in there, you idiot, and sell, sell. That's one of my favorite movies, Trading Places. Can you believe I was going to be in Wall Street 1 and 2? I had Wall Street 1 part. No. All right. Unbelievable. God bless Lee. I hope everything's okay. My worst loss I ever had was $180,000 loss. And I think I told you this story. I named it the New Year's Eve Massacre. Not the positive MACD. The market's getting overbought here, and you got pushed up from the 30 and 60, but I think they're going to start rolling over here. I'd be short here, 20 up to 60. Worst loss I ever had. Every streamer is short currently on YouTube. Okay. Short here. Wow, good job, Sergey. It's a very slow market. So the NASDAQ, if you're short, look to cover anywhere between the 06 and 16 level. S&P's anywhere from the even to 2.5. So the worst loss I ever had, just to answer your question, was I lost $180,000. I believe it was $180,000 on New Year's Eve. And I called it the New Year's Eve Massacre. And basically, um, oh my God, I had a big, it was a monster buy program that switched to sell program within a minute. Like today, there was, I don't know, or was it today? Yeah, there was like 200, there was 4.5 billion to buy, then it switched to 5.5 billion to sell, right? Oh, uh, it was what? Which one? No, my own money. Are you crazy? Um, and I couldn't believe I sat at my chair. I said to Ernie, how bad? He goes, probably 250,000. I said, all right. So, Joe Cook, I texted you, you never responded back to me. Oh, everybody has to pay commissions. Not commissions, but data. It's like $4, right? It's like $4 though. Nasdaq, boom, and then kaboosh. Up 10, down 15. Look at it. Beautiful. So yeah, Joe, you gotta TradeStation. Joe, you gotta get the market data. It's a bundle for retail. It's like $4. No, my own money. So I come home around 5:15, 5:20. My wife's in the kitchen. The kids are all happy. They're all young. They're all playing. She says to me, "How was your day?" And I said, I didn't even answer her. And she says, "Everybody's coming over by 6 o'clock." I said, "Good. Tell them I died." Good. Okay. I said, if you can do me a favor, bring me a plate and bring the kids down at 7:30. I don't want to talk to anybody. And people are banging on the door and banging on the door. Come on, get out of there. Let's go. Come on. I go, get lost. I'm in a miserable mood. No way. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, that New Year's Eve was on a Friday. But now I was miserable for the whole weekend. And then I made it back up the next week. I think I made more than that, maybe like 400. But still, but you know what? You're human, right? Who wants to lose like that? Good job, Sergey. All right, 16 more minutes. We're going to do the raffle. I hope everybody signed up tonight. Justin, I sent you the 5-day free trial, Justin. Wow, gold just dropped 11 off the highs. Mm-hmm. Oh, you coming to surgery, Joe? All right. Hey, Izzy Lizzie. How are you? Hey, hey, E. Flores. How are you? How you liking the 5-day free trial? Jeremy, how are you? Can I pull up the 5-minute on the NASDAQ? Okay. You're 30 points above the 10 bar. 60 minutes. If this NASDAQ gets above the 30 to 65, I would take a short. All right, NASDAQ just hit the 30 mark. Let's look to cover anywhere between the 15 and 25 range. Start dropping here. 30 to 65, Jimmy. Steve, was there an indication from your indicators that the price was going to break previous lower high? 30,000. Well, the MACD is positive on the 5 and 15. Turns on the 30. But the big number here, in order for the NASDAQ to really get going, not only do you need to take out the 30,433, but you also got to take out the 30,000, what was it, 497 on the 30-minute. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Hey, Raj, how are you? Yeah, so I thought, what you like that 15-minute bull flag today? On the it got down to that, what, 365? That was a great bull flag. Sir. I think this gold, see here, get one more push down. I got the 5-minute NASDAQ up. Oh, you want the 5 and the 15? Sorry. Very demanding. Very, very demanding. The monster bear flag. All right. Yep. What a beautiful bull flag. This is a bear flag here. Anybody trading gold anymore? Anybody? See a buy level on gold? Ay, ay, ay. Not really. See if these 15s can pull in here. We had the buy already on one of the golds, and it ripped roughly off the lows from 52.5, 53 up to 68, 69. NASDAQ making new highs here. I still think they're going to drop. 93 overbought reading on the 15, 88 reading on the 30. You got bear flags on the 30. 92 on the 30. 5 on the Good job, Lil Roo. Good job, Lil Roo. Right. I'm going to do the raffle. This is NASDAQ inside 100. I'm sure the SanDisk mic run up through the roof. All right, come on. Very quiet here, just me and Henny, huh? Very quiet. Good job, motocross man. All right, if this gold Nasdaq again, you can look to cover anywhere between the 20 and 30 range here. You got to be kidding me. Micron's up 28. Sanders 2041. Oh, up 50. Where's SpaceX? Thank you. When you say squeezed, do you understand that nobody's short? Like who's really short SpaceX? Squad? Oh, they had to go home. Some had to go home, work, family problem. Okay. I kind of like the just being by myself, to be honest with you. But, I do like it when people come. Nasdaq's dropping. S&Ps look to cover '01 to '03. I do like when people are here, though. Day one. Reading Livermore. Day one. No BS. Day one. You met Elon Musk? Oh, good job. Um, there goes the Nasdaq dropping. You just gotta pick your spots. That's all. Gotta pick your spots. You could lower your stops. So look to cover between the 20 and 30 range on the Nasdaq. Look at it. What options? My firm trades options and stock and futures. Yeah, very quiet today. All right. 4 more minutes. Well, they got down. It's just a little, big number here. If the Nasdaq closes above the 30,431, then during the Asia session, I would say there's probably a good 85% chance that this low right here, when we started here, when we start 8 o'clock right here, at this low right here, 30,314 will probably not get touched. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday? All right. Jennifer, you ready? Nasdaq just dropped 17 off the highs. He didn't go to the vet. I didn't take him. Jim said to just watch him carefully. All right. All right. Good luck, everybody. 3 minutes. We're going to do the raffle. We are going to do the raffle. Nasdaq feels it just wants to go higher, but you're going to get a pullback here. We're going to get a pullback. Hmm. 41 incoming. Pullback. I think there's a cabooshin coming. All right. All right, Jennifer, you ready? Get ready for the raffle, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see how many people we have here tonight, just so we're here for the record. And that is... how many? I'm sorry, I don't see. You know what? I don't know how many we have here tonight. Sorry. Oh, we have exactly 496. Thank you. You know what? For being the first person, number two. I like the first person. Who's this? Adam R. Pulse. Adam R. Pulse. Adam R. Pulse. Jennifer, get in there. Adam R. Pulse. Pulse. He's here. Hey, congratulations. That's number one. Number 68. Number 68. Oh, number 68 is Diane Zaham 625. Diane, is that you? Diane Zaham 620. Hey, congratulations. Okay. Number 100. 100. Number 116. 116. And that is Gameplay Fully Italy. There you go. There you go. Gameplay Full Italy. Wow. Wow. There you go. Gameplay. That's number 3. Okay. Number 184. Number 184. Ping Pong Trades. Ping Pong Trades. Are you here, Ping Pong? Ping Pong. Ping Pong Trades. Ping Pong Trades? No? Then we go up one. Ping Pong Trades. Gotta give him a couple. We got a delay here, so we gotta. Is here? Hey, congratulations. Number 241. Number 241. Number 241. And that, oh, we have an outage. Number 241. And that person is, oops, Alexiv-Kov 1301. Alexiv, Alexsev, Kov 1301. Okay. All right. Alexiv, Kov 1301. Not here? Uh-oh, what's going on? Alexiv, not here? Congratulations, gameplay. All right, again, if anybody new here would like a 5-day free trial, you could please text me your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. We're going to, okay, next, Jake Cowell, 43. Number 242, Jake, Jakekaul, 43. Next, no, Jake Cowell, is Jake Cowell here, Jennifer? Jake Cowell. Jake Cowell. Hey, Jake, congratulations. Get in there. Number 342. Number 342. Number 342. I have no idea who these people are, but that is Jan, Adam, Magnus, Abby, Trevor. You really got to do that to me? Really? Jan, Adam, Magnus, Abby, Trevor. Number 342. Number 342. Really? Really? Oh my God, what a name. Is he here? Jan, Adam, Magnus, Abby, Trevor? Jennifer, is he here? Anyway, he's not here. Jan, Adam, Magnus, Abby, Trevor. How do you put your name in and then leave? No? All right. We go next on this one. Abby, Trevor, going once. Going twice. Next person, Nita, Netta, 1405. Nita, 1405. Nita, Netta, Netta. No Nita either? Wow. Uh-oh. That's never happened. Two people in a row not here. Congratulations on the NASDAQ 441. Nita, Netta, 1405. Nita, are you here? Oh boy. We haven't had that in a while. Two people in a row not here. All right. What do you think, Jennifer? Do we go up one or do I move it up one? Okay, next person, J Boogie, 1000. J Boogie, 344. J Boogie. J Boogie. My phone number, 914-500-7484. J Boogie. Hey, J Boogie. Someone new. Congratulations, J Boogie. Okay, number 449. 449. How many is that, Jennifer? 6? Okay. 449. And that is Shervan Boodoo 3121. Shirvan Boodoo 3121. Shirvan Burn? No? No? Congratulations. That's 7. Number 400. What am I up to? 471. 471. Dizzy 8846. Dizzy 8846. Dizzy. Is Dizzy here? Dizzy, are you here? Dizzy? No? No Dizzy 8846? No, Dizzy. Dizzy going once. Dizzy going twice. Next! Paulo Oliveira, M1S. Paulo. Paulo, are you here? Paulo Olivieri. Paulo. Paulo, are you here? Paulo, are you here? Okay. Number 65. Number 65. I'm exhausted. It's 10 o'clock already. Number 65. Thank you, Jennifer. Number 65 is Rick Francis. Congratulations, Rick Francis. Rick Francis, are you here? Rick Francis, if you post your numbers, you're going to get banned. I'm not picking it. All right. And the number of the night, number 11. Number 11. Number 11. Number 11 is Zenith Futures. Congratulations, Zenith Futures. Zenith Futures. Congratulations. Are you here? All right. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank you, Denny. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Matt. And I thank you to the My Fund the Futures family here. Again, please, I have a podcast called The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please watch it on my SK Trading YouTube. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, congratulations, Zenith Futures. If you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me at official Stephen Kalayjian on Instagram, TikTok, X, and LinkedIn. With that being said, I want to thank everybody. Again, if you have any questions, you can just text me. I'm more than happy to help you. 914-500-7484. God bless you. God bless our troops. And God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night.